Excuse me.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Current patterned long coat. I don't know that. I don't like that. It doesn't sound like school clothes. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Probably gonna do that more often than I'd rather. Oh, first. Nice, Melissa. Love you. You're always first in my heart. Ew, don't make it gay. Don't make it gay by loving me back. That's just gross. How dare you? Wait, this is way up there. Of course I'm playing. I'm being completely not serious. Oh, wait a minute. Is this that fucked off one? Can't get to. Yeah, this is that one. Meh. Ooh, spell combination practice. Let's go do that.
Reviresco.
Weird. Thought I would have got that by now. Who are you?
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
Oh,
When
we've
you
already talked to
spot or
her.
hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Alright, yeah. Talk to this guy.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Actually, I might come back later.
That's fine. Come and find me when you're ready.
I just remembered I need to check my... Okay, so... These don't really... These are utility. These don't really apply combat. I do have 3 that do. So let me... do like that. And now I can... have that good to go. You know what I am going to do though? Is... how do I go to a new one? Okay. Something's not working. I'm trying to make a new spell thing. All right, whatever. We're equipped to fight this. Practice.
Hello, Lucan. I'm ready for practice.
Glad you're keeping at it. Shall I fetch the dummy?
Yes.
That should be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Incendio.
Good one! That's it! Excellent form! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Drink of hate.
Incendio.
Act like a winner. Find the one.
You're better than that! Is that all you've got?
Honestly, keep hitting Q every time they want to spell you and keep spamming attack.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it! You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Oh no, not the herbology plants. Oh crap. I was supposed to be dodging and crap in that fight. Now I gotta go find more fights. Son of a biscuit. Essence in on 5 enemies. Well, I got that. Successfully avoided me attacks by dodge rolling. I don't suppose potions class is going to involve a whole lot of dodge rolling, but we are going to go do it. Who's our viewers? What's your names? Speak in chat, please. Be known so that we may converse. Whoops. What have we got going on here? Hey. Whoa.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Reviresco potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared witch as always has a few potions on hand.
Can you hear me?
Oh, hey, you joined. Hey, Mom. It didn't make a noise when you came in on my end.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Reviresco potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Well, I see you in chat.
Should you
As
chop
well.
the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Just waiting for a potion to brew.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Again. Oh! Oh! Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Reviresco potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Alright, he gives me better defense, so I'll take it.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
You beat to the hour.
I just plow through people whenever I run through this castle. See, look, burp. No. I'm just running into all of them. Round.
What you did in Cross Wands was
Oh, someone was complimenting me and I ran past. Plow through that couple.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
No, man. Go away. You're a cur.
Do come and speak to me. I believe I can help you with something.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home. in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
Her boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. Her girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing.
Oops. Sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
Taking the ultra shortcut. So, Mom, were you here for the painting earlier? Right here now?
I'm here now, but I missed the painting earlier.
Yeah,
the actual paint.
Hold on one second. I primed a bunch of miniatures.
Oh, yeah, I saw. I was there until we ate. Can you hear me?
Until you ate. Oh, like
yeah,
you guys were at a meal?
Yeah, until we went to the restaurant.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
did you see me priming and stuff?
Well, you hadn't started yet when we had pulled up at the restaurant.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. But, yeah, we got the bunker done, and we got the, what is that noise? Oops, hold on.
It's not me.
No, I see it. Hold on. No,
I had
not
to
that.
turn the speaker off on the, so I can't hear anything being said now on the stream.
On the stream, yeah.
Yeah, because I that echo.
Well,
gets
you don't
really bad.
you don't have to hang out in Discord if I'm just streaming a game. You can like just hang out and chat in the.
Okay. Yeah, I'd rather do that because I can hear what's going on then.
Yeah, do that. Let's do that.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Jump back over there and take it off.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
I'm gonna stay in here though in case anyone else wants to jump in and talk.
Gotcha.
While I'm streaming.
Feels like I've been at this for hours. Who's there?
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. What's up? Mom, I can hear you. What's up?
Okay, I think I've got it.
Go what?
Well, I can kind of sort of hear what's on the stream. Oh, no, I'm hearing myself talk. Never mind.
Yeah.
I switched it to speakers, hoping it would make a difference.
No, just leave it. Put it back to what
But
it
it
was,
didn't.
and
Never
yeah.
mind.
But here we go. I gotta run up this hill. Nope. Going up through this valley.
I tell you this. Hogwarts is the other little spot that saved Treadwell. Afraid to take a hit, are you?
So I have to dodge roll 2 more times.
Yes.
Here we go. Beat that.
What have you done?
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Oh, I'm fighting poachers. That's who these guys are, by the way. They steal beasts to sell to
Who lived here?
the
I
black
wonder?
market to fund the Goblin Rebellion.
This must be the place Minister Dick.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Uh-oh.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm
Mystery
pleased you
Piece.
came.
What's up,
Uncle
man? I
Eldritch
see you there.
believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student
By the
named
way,
Richard
homemade root
Jackdaw
beer.
disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne.
Or handmade
They
root beer.
never found his body.
Delicious.
When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand.
Wizard Justice sucks.
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. Well, if you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This
What
is
the fuck,
wonderful
Azkaban?
news. You are to be commended
Azkaban?
for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that
Paint
horrible
on my
place.
hands from
We'll be there in
priming
about a
earlier.
moment.
I asked Melissa to get me a glove, give me gloves, and she got me a glove. Oh shit, we're in Azkaban.
Expecto Patronum!
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a
Whoops.
This isn't a
I
place
accidentally
for
clicked
watchful.
through it.
Ugh,
I hate doing
never
that.
thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Who's there? Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages.
Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield! Ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
What? Just struck her in the throat with something?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madame Thistlewood, all right, I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Whoops.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Incendio!
Nice.
It's no wonder I never found that clue. Ah, I see how this goes. How did you do this, Jackdaw? No, that's not it. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. Revelio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Lumos.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages. To help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Abandoned long ago.
I was a late bloomer. My parents thought I was going to be a squid.
Revelio.
Highly unfair that my mother would then put a locking charm on it.
It's a relief to finally have.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice. Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus will save your life one day.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus! Lumos.
Still at it, I see.
See, I'm thinking about switching over to back to building minis, just because I don't want to play too much of this game and get burned out on it too fast. I don't really, yeah, this game doesn't really scratch that itch for me that well. I don't know why, but I'm gonna save it here, switch over to we can overwrite this one. And exit. We're going to switch back to this one.